Hello, you are welcome to another episode of Nutri Devotion. I hope you enjoyed the last episode. If you have not watched it, you can still watch it on this channel. Okay? In today's episode, we are going to be looking at the topic, how to boost your immunity. How to boost your immunity. Before we go on, as our culture is, let us recite the NutriFit Creed. Say this after me. I eat healthy and nutritious meals. My food will not harm me. My food brings strength, health, and life to my body. I am nutritionally fit. Great. So let's go into today's topic. Today's topic, like I said earlier, is how to boost your immunity. Before we talk about how you could boost your immunity, remember, when it comes to your nutrition, let us first of all understand how the body works and how your immune system works. The immune system is made up of organs, tissues, and cells. What happens is when your body comes in contact with viruses, bacteria, or any form of foreign body, there is an attack. Antibodies are released and they kill these foreign bodies, the viruses and the bacteria. So, for this immune response to happen, our body needs a good supply of certain nutrients, especially vitamins and minerals. Okay? So, what vitamins are important in the immune response? Vitamin C, vitamin E, vitamin D, vitamin B1, B6, B12, and folic acid, and then vitamin E. I think I mentioned vitamin E already. Okay? Yeah, so these vitamins are usually gotten mostly from your fruits and vegetables. Okay? For you to ensure that you have a good supply of these vitamins I have just mentioned, you need to be eating a lot of fruits and vegetables. Now, the minerals that are needed for immune response are zinc, iron, and selenium. These three minerals are very important, and you can also get them from fruits and vegetables. Okay, so you can see that fruits and vegetables are very important when we're talking about boosting your immune system. Now, if you've listened to me several times, you would know that I am a proponent and an advocate for lifestyle changes. So aside just changing your diet and ensuring that you have a lot of fruits and vegetables, there are some lifestyle changes you need to make to ensure that you have a good immune system. Okay? Healthy immune system will be achieved if, number one, you have very good amount of sleep. Some of us do not sleep enough. An adult needs at least 7 hours of sleep every day. How many of us actually sleep for 7 hours? Okay? So if you are not sleeping enough, there is a likelihood for you to compromise your health. Okay? Let me even say this. When you are ill, have you noticed that when you are sick or when you take medication, you tend to sleep more? That's natural. That is because your body is trying to heal. That is because the cells are trying to, your body is trying to produce new cells and get yourself back to what it's supposed to be. So imagine if you slept at least 7 hours every day. You are actually giving your body time to heal and have enough energy for the next day. Okay? Number one lifestyle change we need to begin to make to boost our immunity is to have enough sleep. Number two is eat more of plant-based foods. I will not emphasize this too much because I've already mentioned that vitamins and minerals are very important in your immune response. And plant-based foods are very good sources of vitamins and minerals. The next thing we need to begin to do is increase your intake of fermented foods. Fermented foods like cheese, like yogurt. Why do we do this? It's because our body, there are some good bacteria in the body, okay? Not every bacteria is bad, but when the bad bacteria comes in contact with the body, it can respond. So if your body is not used to the good bacteria, by the time the bad one is coming around, the body might not know and might not respond. By the time it's responding, it might be too late. So we encourage that you take more, increase your intake of fermented foods. Most fermented foods like yogurt have some healthy bacteria in them. So they get your body to get used to the right kind of bacteria so that when the wrong one comes or the bad one comes, they can fight it off. Okay? Next thing you need to do is to limit your intake of processed foods. Many of us are corporates here. We take a lot of processed foods. And these processed foods have a lot of sugars. You know that sugars, excess of anything is not so good, okay? So sugars, by the time you take a lot of sugars, most of them very simple sugars, you are only increasing the amount of glucose in your body, and you know that can lead to diabetes and lead to any other forms of non-communicable diseases, and we don't want that, okay? So one of the lifestyle changes we need to do is to reduce our intake of processed foods. Also, because of salt, most of these processed foods are preserved with sodium, and we need to reduce. If you remember the food pyramid, we talked about salt being at the peak of the pyramid. That is because your body shouldn't have too much salt, because salt increase in your system can actually lead to high blood pressure. So another lifestyle change we should begin to adopt is to ensure that we exercise and partake in moderate exercises, okay? I already mentioned something, talked about exercises in the last episode, and I'm sure I will keep talking about exercises. So add exercises to your daily routine, to your weekly routine, whatever works for you. Just ensure that you are keeping fit. Lastly, you need to stay hydrated. Water is one of the best therapy for the human body. Over 70% of our body is made up of water, okay? So always stay hydrated. I wouldn't say it's recommended that an adult should take at least 2 liters of water in a day, but I would recommend that you actually take water anytime you feel thirsty. Don't take a drink, don't take juice or something else when you are feeling thirsty. Take water. The only quench for thirst is water. If you take any other drink, you will still need to take water, okay? Take water as often as you can. So thank you very much. I hope you have enjoyed this episode of Nutri Devotion, where we have spoken about how to boost your immune system. And I hope that you will take the suggestions that I have made today to make dietary and lifestyle changes that will strengthen your immune system. Don't forget to like, comment, share with your friends, and make sure you subscribe before you leave this page. Thank you. Bye.